Lately, I've been a little reluctant to post video. I don't know why. Maybe I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I know there's been so many changes going on, and there's like a big shift coming for me. And I know I say that a lot, but I always feel like I'm on like the verge of something, like all the time, and feel like feel like my hand is being forced to make those changes, in a good way. In a good way, like I'm being forced to do it. Uh, I'm not 100% sure why. I think a big chunk of it has to do with my mother-in-law passing away. Um, I'm not 100% sure why, but I keep asking myself, like, what would she want me to do? Because there's things in my life that I'm not 100% satisfied with, and after she got sick, and that whole process happened, then it made me start thinking a lot about my own life, and about what I'm doing, and about my own sense of fulfillment and happiness. Um, More contentment than happiness. Happiness is a very strange and relative term, but it just made me start thinking a lot, and every time I start thinking, like, what do I want my next step to be, the in my head it immediately pops up, like, what would Ma want? What would Ma tell me to do? Not because she ever would try to get me to do things she thought was good, but because she would always kind of get, I don't know, she just had a way of being really supportive, and saying things in a way that would kind of put them into a good perspective. And I keep asking myself, what she would say. And it's hard to figure out, because I'm going, my family's grieving still. That's not going to end anytime soon. And I still have a business to run, and I don't want to stop tattooing, but I know there's so many other things I really want to get into, and so I'm trying to put it in motion. For one thing, I've kind of, like, my patience is a little tested, and my level of tolerance for things I don't like is kind of gone. And not in a patience like I'm impatient, because when it comes in the realm of things I tolerate, I'm very patient. Like, I'll deal with shit all day long because I'm patient about it. But outside of my tolerance zone, like, I just cut it off. I don't fucking tolerate. I have no time for that shit. So, there's some things like I've been talking about how I need to rebuild my website for like 2 fucking years. And I've talked to a few people, and we've gotten a couple steps here and there, and I just said fuck it, and I started learning how to build it on WordPress myself. Because I was like, fuck this, I'm doing it myself. Which is a very Tim thing to do anyway. Like, fuck, I'm not gonna have somebody else do it. I'm gonna do it myself. Sometimes it's like not the smart thing, but at the same time, like with websites and stuff, like it's 90% of websites you can drag and drop everything to where you need it. So it's like that has changed a lot, and I realized, like, I don't need to wait for somebody else. Like, hey, maybe in the future, I'll have to do that, and I'll have to have somebody build up something crazy for me. But right now, like, I don't need that for the purposes, I want for it. And like, I'll just take action. I'm just taking action. I don't know where it's all going to take me, but I know I'm shifting my weight off of tattooing. I'm not removing my weight from it. Speaking of weight, that needs to go too. I'm walking around, I'm like, man, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, and I'm not satisfied with everything going on in my life. And that's the thing, like, I'm not trying to be like, hungry ghost, always seeking new things and satisfaction. But it's contentment, general day-to-day contentment. I want that, and I think we all deserve that. I know I deserve that. I've worked really hard in my life, and I also, over the years, I've come to this realization that, like, if I'm not happy and content with my life, then what good am I to other people? How am I going to help others if I'm not cool with myself? If I'm having anxiety and stress that's overbearing or over like overcoming me, then how can I possibly really be of service to other people? You know? I mean, that's the thing, like, we're all going to deal with stress, we're all going to deal with pressure, regardless, but, there's only I can reduce that and make it the kind of problems and the kind of pressure and the kind of stress that I want to deal with. Because that's the thing, you're not going to remove stress and pressure, but you can build your life in a way that you're dealing with stress and pressure that you are okay with for what you're getting, And that's just where I'm trying to get. It's where I'm trying to get with my life right now. I turned 40 on Saturday, and I'm mentally feeling that. I'm physically feeling it too, and it's just, there's a lot of fucking lights going off in my head. Switches getting flipped and stuff. So I don't know. It's just kind of where I'm at right now. But I've been reluctant to post video. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. There's ego. There's something that feels egotistical. But the thing is, the reason I always do this stuff and I post these videos and I do blogs and stuff is because I know I'm not the only one that experiences this. I know I'm not. And I want people to see that, it's okay to experience this. And even if it doesn't feel okay, because it doesn't fucking feel okay to me. But I know I'm not the only one. And I know it's just something people go through. And I know a lot of people look at me and think I have this level of success and happiness in my life and achievement. And I don't discount that I do, because I really have done a lot. But at the same time, I want to show people it's not like this clear-cut destination. It's an ongoing journey of personal growth, And so it's okay to doubt. It's okay to feel discomfort. There's always more to do, Find contentment. Continue to grow within that contentment. But when things start to feel a little off, you make changes. Be ready to do it. And that's all I'm trying to do right now. I'll keep you guys in the loop as I'm making those changes. I like your feedback too. If you guys think I'm saying something good, please tell me so I know, okay, I'm doing something good. Or I don't need your validation, but at the same time, I want to know, I care, but I don't care. So, I don't know. That's 8 minutes of your life you're never getting back. So, thanks for taking the time to watch it. If you think this could be helpful to somebody, please, let them watch it or share it with them. I really appreciate you guys. And I love you guys. Thank you. And I want you to have an amazing Wednesday. Wednesday is a great day. Have an amazing Wednesday.